And welcome back, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity of thanking all our guests tonight. Dr. Harold Katz was with me in hour number 1. Warren Bobrow and I talked about strange happenings in New Jersey in hour number 2. Gary Robertson and I discussed Helena Messenger. And my guest this hour is Malcolm J. Brenner, and he is the author of X-Zone Nation, Wet Goddess, Recollections of a Dolphin Lover, and his website is www.wetgoddess.net. That's www.wetgoddess.net. First of all, Malcolm, great having you with us. Where can our listeners get a copy of your book?
At the moment, the best thing for them to do would be to go to my website, and from there's a link to my email. Send me a request. I'm having the book reprinted because of some typos I found in the first printing. And I expect to have some copies available soon. When they are, they'll be available from my website, which you mentioned, and also from eBay.
Excellent.
And from Amazon.com.
That's excellent. Tell me, we've got about 2 minutes left. What would you like to tell the world about dolphins, and how would you like to wrap this very interesting segment up?
Well, another thing that I do is I search UFO sightings, and in some cases I've done some analysis of UFO photos. Mm-hmm. We spend so much time scratching our heads, and there's so much, foment in the paranormal community about the status of UFOs, what they are. And in the scientific community, there's interest about SETI, the Scientific Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. What about the dolphins? These things are sitting here. I've had a scientist who worked with them tell me that if the Navy would release what it knows about dolphins, it would revolutionize psychology.
Really? So is it possible that there may be not only a conspiracy to cover up the UFO phenomenon, but now a conspiracy to cover up the knowledge that the U.S. Navy has acquired and is suppressing on the psychology of dolphins?
I wouldn't say. I don't know if there's a conspiracy or not. I haven't investigated that, but certainly SeaWorld is a very, and the other marine aquariums are very powerful forces for keeping the dolphins safe from getting any kind of quasi-human status. They would be out of business if dolphins could vote.
Now that is an interesting statement. You and I have run out of time for tonight, but I guarantee you are going to be back on the show. We'd love to have you back on, and I'd love to talk to you about the UFO connection, as well as the possibility, I'll use that word, possibility of the suppression of information that the government, through the Navy, has on dolphins.
Well, I hope to be able to post something on my site to that in the near future. One thing I can tell you is that the Navy killed flocks of killer whales up in Iceland in the 1950s at the request of the Iceland government.
You and I will talk more about this. Malcolm, thank you very much for joining us. A great pleasure having you on the show. Continued success, and we look forward to the next time you're with us here in the X-Zone.
Okay, Rob. Thank you, and good night.
Good night. Malcolm J. Brenner has been our guest. His website is www.wetgoddess.net. That's www.wetgoddess.net. I'll be back tomorrow night, X-Zone Nation, at 10 o'clock, as once again we cross the time-space continuum to this place that I call the X-Zone. So until tomorrow night, love your children, give them a hug, give them a kiss, tell them they are loved, take care of each other, and always keep your eyes to the sky and your heart to the light. Good night, everyone.
Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can.